All I know is I missed 4 games.
Alicia Armstrong's parents attended more than 230 games while she played softball at Nebraska. Her dream to be a Husker started just 40 miles from campus in the small town of Beatrice, Nebraska.
Ever since she was a little kid, she always said she was going to be a Husker.
I really didn't know what sport I wanted to play in college, but I knew I wanted to play at Nebraska. And Coach Ravel called me on the phone one day, and that's when I knew that I wanted to play softball here.
Hit sharply right over the shortstop's head, and Alicia Armstrong turns for 2, and she will be in there with a stand-up double. So the hot hitting of Alicia Armstrong continues.
I could see a look in her eye. It was almost like a switch would flip, and I just knew she was going to make something magical happen. She just had that ability, and not very many athletes, I don't care what sport it is, male or female, have that ability to just almost single-handedly go, just give me the ball or give me the bat, I'm going to make something happen.
Before Alicia became a clutch player, number 21 had to make a quick transition, going from high school to starting shortstop at the University of Nebraska.
It was definitely a whirlwind. I was completely just running everywhere, just like a chicken with its head cut off. I had no idea what was going on, but I just had to rely on my athletic ability to get me through the game.
We were at our year-end meeting for freshman year. I said, what was the most surprising thing for you in your freshman year? And she said that I started and played every game. And I just laughed. I mean, you know, she was such an athlete. She found her way on the field.
As a freshman, she made it look easy, topping the team charts in hitting and batting average and setting school records by fielding 258 total chances by a shortstop and contributing to 49 double plays.
Hit sharply, double play ball possibility. Tried to turn 2, and they do. 6-4-3 double play.
Following a record-setting season, she earned all Big Ten offensive and defensive honors. But in the offseason, before her sophomore campaign, Alicia suffered a back injury, and it changed her focus from accomplishments to one major obstacle.
I had a hard time watching it. Every time she would slide, I just kind of hide my eyes and just pray that she got up okay. She was never the kind of kid growing up that ever really complained about, you know, if she was injured or something, she was going to play.
Ever since I had my back problems and back surgery, I know that I'm not able to do as many reps as I want to. So at the beginning, it was really hard.
For the next 3 seasons, Alicia had to play through the pain. But with the support from her family and the Huskers, it was a hurdle she had trained her whole life to overcome.
I've definitely learned all the sacrifice and dedication from my parents, especially from my dad.
In the 1970s, Alicia's dad, Bill Armstrong, was recruited by Bob Devaney to play football at Nebraska. But due to multiple injuries, he never had the chance to see the field.
I think that's the other thing about this whole family. It goes back to Bill, you know, when he played football here, and his career was cut short because of injuries. And I think that was another motivating factor for Alicia, is that she was doing it for her dad. She wanted to finish out because he couldn't finish out with his knee injuries.
She knows to this day, I'd always say no blood, no foul. And that's kind of what she lived by. No blood, no foul, and she got to be tough.
She was making plays that were pretty remarkable, that by the time that she had finished, she couldn't jump and twist like that, but she was gritty and getting through it.
The pain was a constant for Alicia over the next 3 years. But remarkably, that didn't stop her from starting in almost every game during that span.
That's lined sharply back through the middle, and Armstrong 2 for 2.
She was a 2-time captain who proved herself as a big-time player every game. And her parents, Bill and Gina, were there to support her through all of it. Over Alicia's 4-year career, Nebraska officially played 237 games. The Armstrongs were in the stands for all but 4 of those games.
It was fun. It was a sacrifice, but, you know, we'd leave Thursday night after Gina got off school and go to the game, and a lot of times we wouldn't get back till Monday night. She'd teach Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday, and then we'd hit the road again.
It didn't matter where we were in the country, they were there.
We just never gave it a second thought. We were just got all of our tickets lined up and we just went.
We're 35 minutes away from the stadium here, which was great, and then going to all the different stadiums. I know she appreciated, you know, when we were there all the time.
I mean, just knowing I have the support there, whether it's a good game or a bad game, I know that I always have familiar faces up there to greet me at the end of the game, and so it's a really good feeling.
Life's too short that, if we would have waited for junior, senior year, like some people would say to us, oh, I can't believe you're going to everything. I have no regrets. I'm so glad we did that, and it's been just an unbelievable experience.
Thank you for everything that they've sacrificed since I was 4 years old, I guess, to get me to this point. Just thank you.
Through the ups and downs, the pain and game-winning plays, the Armstrong family experienced a 4-year Nebraska softball career the only way they knew how, together.